The season is completely revolved around Aaron James Judge, the Yankees making the trade for the Oakland A's, which is nearby the birthplace of Aaron Judge over at Linden, California. And when we do the distance from Linden to Oakland, the distance, we get very close proximity. That should be Linden, California to Oakland. What we get is 1 hour and 25 minutes. We get a 2-hour drive. Oakland, the Bay Area, that's where Aaron Judge is from. And Aaron Judge, in the year 2010, attended Linden High School, was drafted by the Athletics in the 31st round of the draft. But instead, he chose to play baseball at Fresno State. So before the Yankees drafted Aaron Judge 32nd overall, it was the Oakland Athletics that drafted him 31st overall in the draft. It is a couple of Oakland Athletics players that are going to help Aaron Judge win the pennant and win the World Series. The Oakland A's fans against the hated division rival Houston Astros will watch Lou Trivino and Frankie Montas win the ALCS against the Houston Astros. Judge was picked number 31, drafted by the Oakland Athletics. Houston is gematria 31. He will appear in the World Series for the first time after beating Houston. Frankie Montas, born March the 21st, which is the 80th day of the year. Yankees is gematria 80, 79 prior days in the year. It is champion that Montas is going to become. Frankie Montas for the season is 4-9, 4 wins and 9 losses. In gematria, it is the Athletics that is gematria 49. In scripted fashion, the A's trade him when he has a 4-9 record. Aaron Judge, originally drafted by the A's from Linden, California. Aaron is gematria 49. He wins the World Series in the year 22. Aaron's gematria 22. Braves are the defending champion. First AL winner of the World Series since Boston. Originally drafted by Oakland. It's historic. It is a script. Montas number 47 for the New York Yankees. It is Judge that has gematria 47 and 20. Judge having gematria 20. A's is gematria of 20. The second World Championship for the Yankees at the new Yankee Stadium, or at the current Yankee Stadium. It's not really a new stadium anymore. It is the current stadium of the Yankees. Montas has gematria of New York Yankees in abbreviations. Montas has gematria the last World Series championship against Philly. Going through the gematrinator, 4-9 like the gematria of Oakland. 13 decisions for the year for Frankie Montas. He won 13 games last year for the Oakland A's in 32 starts. The Yankees will be 3-2 in the World Series against the Dodgers ever since they moved to Brooklyn from LA after the Yankees win this year. 35 wins. Yankees win 3 out of those 5 World Series against the Dodgers while they were the LA Dodgers. 13 wins last year. He helps the Yankees win the World Series for the first time in 13 years. Winning championship number 28. He has walked 28 batters in his career. 181 walks for his regular season career. It is Los Angeles Dodgers by itself. Los Angeles Dodgers has gematria of 181. It is Dodger that has gematria 35. He has 35 wins. He has 35 wins. 109 strikeouts for the year for Frankie Montas. He will win the World Series against Los Angeles. Los Angeles is gematria of 109. Los Angeles, Philly. The last time the Yankees won the World Series, Chicago, where he first played at, the Chicago White Sox. Chicago Cubs also made a trade today. They sent the submarine thrower, the underhand thrower, to the Yankees. I'll surely learn his name. He was 28 years of age, born on the 28th day of December. Frankie Montas, when you add up his birthday, March the 21st of 1993, which is 22-year numerology. We're in 2022. He's 28 numerology, 28th World Series championship. You're seeing the sequence of events for a reason. A huge reason. Absolutely huge reason. He's made 89 starts for the Oakland A's. The Yankees will win the title for New York City as a tribute for the virus. It is virus that is gematria of 89. It's coming home. It's coming home to the Yankees. The Dodgers won 56 games and they last won the championship. They're going to lose the World Series to the Yankees. Frankie Montas is gematria 56. He played for the Oakland Athletics. Oakland Athletics is gematria 56, but so does Lou Trivino. Lou Trivino is gematria of Oakland Athletics, but Frankie Montas and Lou Trivino both have gematria of coronavirus because it is the crown virus, because the Yankees win the crown. The suffering New Yorkers who suffered from COVID are going to celebrate good things to come as we are fully reopened. They get hell on earth past them, the pandemic, the lockdowns, the people dying, the hospitalizations. New York celebrates the end of the coronavirus pandemic. This is what we're seeing with the Yankees winning the World Series this year. The Yankees win! So continuing on. Lou Trivino was a star pitcher. He was a all-star for the A's last year, throwing 73 innings, 67 strikeouts, 67 is the gematria of Braves, in the Yankees winning the 67th World Series championship for the American League. He has allowed 131 runs in his career, 131 runs. Remember, the 13 games for Aaron Judge, one home run. Championship is gematria of 131. Lou Trivino, an Italian-American pitcher from Green Lane, Philadelphia. The Yankees last won the World Series against the Phillies. It is a native pitcher nearby Philadelphia. 43-minute drive away from Green Lane to Philadelphia. The Philadelphia, over at the region, over by Philadelphia. It is the Pennsylvanian native that's going to win the World Series for the Yankees for the first time since they beat the Philadelphia Phillies. It is Philadelphia that is gematria 65. Lou Trivino is 6'5". He's born October the 1st. 10-1. 101. Philadelphia is gematria of 101. Trivino has gematria of champions. Lou has gematria of 12 because the Yankees will go 12 full seasons without winning the World Series. Lou Trivino pitched 39 games this year. The Oakland A's, New York, gematria 111. You know what's also significant about the Oakland A's? The A's originated at Philadelphia. The Yankees' last World Series championship occurred against Philadelphia. That's the whole meaning of Philadelphia. They make the trade with the A's who drafted Judge. Philadelphia was the same city where the delegates from the 13 colonies met to declare independence from Great Britain. The Athletics originated from Philadelphia. They're from Judge's hometown. The Yankees win the World Series since they beat Philadelphia. This is what you see with the trade for the A's. Lou Trivino, 32 innings pitched. Yankees 3-2 against the Dodgers ever since the Dodgers moved from Brooklyn to LA. That is in the World Series. He had 45 strikeouts this year. They're going to win the World Series for the first time since beating the Phillies. It is Phillies that has gematria 45. This is the whole significance of the 45 strikeouts. And you see Frankie Montas, 1993 is 22. The master numbers, the consecutive digits, they don't reduce to 1. 22 and 33 and 11 do not reduce because they're master numbers. 22. And 3 is 28. This dude at 28 won right back to Magic. This dude is in the long relief. He's a long relief pitcher. He is substituting for Luis Severino on the 60-day disabled list. Luis Severino on the 60-day disabled list. Luis Severino is Gematria 60. Will he come back at all? I don't know if he's coming back. Severino! Ha-ha! Severino, 107 and 44, same gematria as the 44 for Trivino. But Montas was the real pitcher that was taking his place. "20 wins for Lou Trivino, leaving the A's, joining Aaron Judge." He has 36 saves in his career. Dodgers has gematria of 36. The Yankees bullpen is firing on all cylinders. Lou Albert Trivino having gematria of 213 is the LA area code of 213. 78 is the gematria of Oakland A's and the Cubs, who the Yankees made a deal with today. He's 5 right past Lou Trivino. That's 5 full seasons for Aaron Judge. 5 full seasons until in year 6, Aaron Judge will win the World Series. Born at Green Lane, Pennsylvania. Green Lane is gematria of Phillies. Of Phillies having gematria 45. Green Lane, Pennsylvania. Champions, Boston Red Sox, last AL team to win. All starting to come together. All starting to come together. These two former Oakland Athletics are beating the Houston Astros. That is what they are doing. They are beating the Astros. Astros gematria 20. That's the whole meaning of 20. Astros and A's and Judge have gematria 20. Lou Trivino has 20 wins in his Major League Baseball career. They're here to beat the Astros. They are here to beat the Astros as members of the Oakland A's. From Aaron Judge, home region. Aaron Judge drafted by the A's. The A's from Philadelphia. The Yankees last championship against Philadelphia. It is the year completely revolving around Aaron James Judge.